Hey everybody, this is Aggressive Mayo, and I'm here with the September 8, 2022 patch notes that are super ouchy for some and super epic for others. We've got the new survivors Mia and David from Evil Dead 2013. We've got the new demon, the Plague Bringer, dun dun dun. New environment, Blood Rain, and new weather effect, Blood Rain. Nothing really noticeable, kind of cool, but you can look past it because you're watching the game. New weapons, syringe and nail guns. Let me know below what your thoughts are. I personally don't like the syringes. You get some weird techno dance, which is kind of hilarious, but when you're possessed, you will screw your team up. Nail gun, I don't know how to feel about it yet. Feels kind of weak. In Explorer mode, it's OP. That's about it. That's all I got to say for now. Let me know below what you think and how to make it better if you know how. New missions, weekend at Nobi's with rewards. 3 new screamers, hooray! What you can do is run through that with optional missions included. If you skip those optional missions, you will miss out on the rewards. Some people are bugged and still get the rewards, so give it a shot and see what happens. Let us know if you get the rewards below without doing the optional stuff. Now the missions can be played without following the numerical order. What does that mean? You can play them however you want. Can't get past the first one, start on the second one. Can't do the second one, skip to third, so on and so forth. Do it whichever way you want. See what you can pass. Go back to the hard stuff later. See all you can unlock. The cars now receive damage during the Dark Ones phase and during the Books phase. No more blocking cheese. Boo! But what you can find out is before those phases even start, you can still lose your car if you drive within 24 sandwiches of the Dark Ones. What's 24 sandwiches? I don't know. I just know if you get too close, you're going to lose your car. With the limitation of cars, you're going to be extra screwed. Now, they supposedly reduced the number of hidden weapons on Army of Darkness, and they supposedly reduced the rarity of those hidden weapons. However, the rarity has apparently went up. A lot of people have noticed that you now get blue weapons all over the map randomly. Now my favorite change, the lever action rifle. Yes, it uses pistol ammo. This useless gun now has a use. When you're out of ammo and you have all of that pistol scattered across the map, what are you going to do? You're going to grab this dookie gun with hellacious recoil that a pistol bullet can apparently make happen. What does that mean though? That means that if you have a team that is not helping with ammo, you're in luck. You've got all that pistol ammo, and here we are. Now we have some balance updates. What does that mean? Super nerfs. No! Why? Well, what are we looking at? Well, we're looking at huge balance bar reductions, so it's gone. It was fun to cheese. It was fun to knock people's balance bars out. We've got a new meta. Stick around, and you're about to find out all about it. Now, Henry, he got a little baby nerf. He's still a god. His nerfs kind of suck. It's not that bad. Ed, oh god, it hurts. I love Ed. Why would you do this to me? His active ability now has 20 seconds added to his cooldown. What? Yep. So those traps that you like to get rid of, have to wait an extra 20 seconds. It's now going to take you 110 seconds to remove those traps. For Henry, it's only added 15 seconds, so every 75 seconds, you get to be invincible for about another 7 seconds. Still pretty OP. I'm not going to cry about it. I don't imagine anybody else is going to cry about it because Henry is still God tier. As far as Ed, it hurts, and he's going to be part of the new meta. So, you know, I love Ed and everything about him. Except now, we won't be using that wonderful crossbow because now it only gets a 5% crossbow mastery for damage. Oof. They have nerfed that thing into the ground with every single patch. The crossbow already kind of sucked because the hit tracking on it just did not seem right. So, you always probably seen Ed's running around with a shotgun. My favorite, the blunderbussy. Whichever one you want to use. Here, that's how it's going to go. Now, I did put in a build here for the new Mia. This is what I enjoy. We've got her two-handed weapons. She is my new Scotty. She does less damage than Scotty, but you can only pick one Scotty. So when Scotty's already picked, and Ed's not your man, you've got Mia to be your new dude. That's right. You're going to put that lumberjack in her hand as well, and she is going to wreak havoc on that heavy attack combo. You're going to run around smashing that heavy attack and just tearing stuff up. Now, you're going to notice with a couple other builds I put on here, it's going to show Henry too, and it's all going to be dismemberment. Why dismemberment? Balance bar was fun. It was cheesy. It only stun locked for a little bit, and then they got to come back and beat you back up again. But you chop somebody's limbs off, they don't get to regrow an arm. All they're going to do is headbutt. I was notorious for chopping off a demon's arm that was possessed and then just jumping backwards and watching him goof around and headbutt. Wasn't a lot of damage, made him waste his time. He couldn't regrow his arms. We were in business. Now you're going to have to do that because the balance bar is cooked. The only people that should be having sledgehammers now are going to be your hunters and your supports. That's the only people useful for it. They're not going to be really your dismemberment team. But your melee people here, your warriors, you need to be chopping stuff up. You want to chop those arms off as soon as possible, especially with this new Nightmare Plaguebringer. Chop stuff up. Now, we have something cool. We have 5% added to the books. What does that mean? It's going to take Necro 120 as well. So we've got Necro and Plaguebringer at 120 seconds unobstructed to take out a book. A lot of people have it timed. You notice in this video here, they had their old time. They lost because they depended on it. Now we have David. He is either bugged or has something magical. And look no further, you have the right YouTube and the right spot to find out what that bug is. If it's not a bug, I love it then. Soda Pop, he chugs his shimps. For 30 seconds, you get a 30% damage reduction for anybody that shimp touches. What does that mean? If you drink 2, that means that it doubles. 3 triples and 4 means you're invincible. Your team will be invincible if they're in range. On an objective, don't want to die on the objective, your only hope, drink 4 shimps, bring everybody back to life. Yep, you're going to have to go search for shimps now, but guess what? You didn't die. Oh yeah, but the demon's going to demon dash me and then just possess me and run me out. No, they're not. His ability, you're going to throw it on the ground. It's going to drop your fear, and the demon isn't going to do anything. You're going to stand on that objective and live all the way through it. Now, getting through objectives, not worried about it, but you're at the dark ones. Well, they realize they can't take out the book, and now they need to take you out. Well, I can't get in range of my team. Who cares? As long as you're the one that lives, you win. Drink those 4 shimps. If they're not in range, you don't have comms, you're in solo, you supports know what to do. Save those 4 shimps for the last 30 seconds, chug them. You're invincible. You've won the game. Congratulations, new cheese for David. A lot of people are going to be upset about that information, but with the cheesy stuff that's still happening, I think it's a balance they put in. Right now, Elagos's basic units can go through and skip their animations to beat the crap out of you with light, dodge, light, or heavy, dodge, heavy, or a combo, but every 2 a dodge. And you never ever see them do their taunting animations. And then you have the new Plaguebringer's basics, who will do a heavy dash, and it's the new Necro 12-hit cheese combo. This is your answer to it. Yes, it is. You're immune. Your team is immune. Let them be cheesy because you're going to be extra cheesy. And it's going to be easy peasy, greasy weenies. So go ahead and take that win. Now, just a couple other little things that we've got in here. We've got the increased Necronomicon health by 5%. It does feel like a little bit more. Lever action rifle now uses handgun ammo. Some people boot it. I absolutely love it. It decreases the max amount of Shemp's Cola taken by many Ashes traps from 2 to 1, so you no longer have to be a goober and throw all your things on the ground. You can go over and pick it up. Now, you can't do it during animation because they canceled that out. Just like they canceled out the duping and the copying. So, you guys are going to have to get good. And just tune in here, and I'll help you along. Survivor leader health has been increased from 1,000 to 1,150. Not huge, but still good. Arthur, still, no. I wouldn't do him. No Lord Arthur. El Jefe, if you have to, if you're already a good player, why not just use Annie? Annie's still a god. I would keep her. She's where it's all at. Adding that 30% damage, it's just going to help so much. And especially with the balance bar stuff being broken, her and a support beating the crap out of somebody with a sledgehammer is going to be the way that you want to roll with it. Now, we also have players no longer can duplicate amulets or Shemp's Colas. Players can no longer duplicate items by simultaneously pressing drop and drop all at once. No more copying those Shemps and amulets when they're dropping on the ground. You'll no longer see stacks of 9. That's great. Players can no longer drop items while being attacked by the many Ashes hand trap or during finishers. So good luck opening those menus during this point in time. Kind of sucks during finishers because you could throw people ammunition while you were handling up and not getting beat up. Now you're going to have to play it a little bit better. They supposedly reduced high rarity drops on common boxes. Kind of noticeable. Have that in. You're golden. Reduce the rarity of hidden weapons. I don't believe it. I've actually seen it increase. I've only seen commons until this patch, and now I see rares almost everywhere. I love it. I hope it's a typo and that's what they meant. Reduce the number of hidden weapons on the Army of Darkness map. Maybe they did reduce it. It's still okay. Reduce shimps and amulets spawn in Castle Kandar. That has been reduced big time. Be careful. Work together. Find as much as you can. Ed has to be there. Without Ed, you are robbing your team of shimps, amulet drops, and ammo drops. You can also no longer drop the weapon and open the map during possession animation. So keep that in mind. Don't be a mindless zombie. You want to make sure to work as a team throughout all of this. I have a dream team. It's Annie, Henry, really any warrior there, David for his new ability, and of course Ed, so you're dropping plenty of shimps to keep your support in. Now with David, you do want to take advantage of that immunity. You don't want to be part of the problem. You want to be the entire problem here. You want to make sure that you're immune, and only use it if you have a demon cheese in it too. Take advantage. If this video helped you out and you liked it, make sure to drop a comment below, smash that like button, subscribe, and share it to help somebody else. We want to get as much content out to you as possible that it's helpful, so make sure to do it. Thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate you catching me live on Twitch.